Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. There's something undeniably satisfying about biting into a perfectly crispy onion ring. Whether they're beer battered, breaded, or air fried, these golden circles are a favorite from backyard barbecues to late night diners. But let's be honest, they're even better with the right dip. From classic ranch to spicy sriracha mayo, the right pairing can turn a good snack into an unforgettable one. Across the globe, onion rings have found their way into countless cuisines, proving just how versatile they truly are. Ready to take your onion ring game up a notch? Let's dive in. The history of onion rings. Onion rings might seem like a modern snack, but their roots go back further than you think. These crispy, golden circles have evolved from humble beginnings into a global favorite, adapting to local tastes along the way. Whether thin and crunchy or thick and hearty, their journey is as layered as the onions themselves. Early origins and popularization. The exact origin of onion rings is a bit murky, but some of the earliest recorded recipes date back to the early 20th century. A 1920s ad from a U.S. company called Crisco featured a recipe for French fried onions, which closely resembled today's onion rings. By the 1930s, they started appearing in diners and drive-ins, often paired with burgers and milkshakes. Key moments in their rise to fame. 1940s-50s. Fast food chains began serving them as a side, boosting their popularity. 1960s. Frozen food technology made them an easy, at-home snack. 1980s and beyond. Chefs experimented with new coatings, from panko to tempura, elevating them beyond fast food. Cultural variations around the world. Onion rings didn't stay in one place for long. Different cultures have put their own spin on them. Japan. Often made with tempura batter, served with tentsuyu, a light dipping sauce. UK. Onion bhajis, spiced with curry flavors, are a beloved pub snack. South Africa. Uienringe, are thicker cut and sometimes dusted with paprika. No matter where you go, the basic idea remains: crispy, savory, and always better with a dip. The science of the perfect onion ring. A great onion ring isn't just luck, it's the right techniques and ingredients working together. The best ones are crispy outside, tender inside, and never greasy. Getting there means nailing the basics. Onion choice, batter consistency, and cooking method. Choosing the right onion. Not all onions are equal for frying. You want a variety that holds its shape and sweetness when cooked. Here's what to look for. Sweet onions, like Vidalia or Walla Walla, caramelize well and mellow in flavor. Yellow onions are a solid all-purpose pick with balanced sharpness. Red onions can work, but they're often too pungent for subtle batters. Slice them thick, about 1/2 inch, so they stay firm after cooking. Too thin, and they'll turn mushy. Separate the rings gently to keep their natural structure. A quick soak in cold water reduces bitterness without making them soggy. Batter and breading techniques. The coating makes or breaks an onion ring. A good one clings tight, fries crisp, and doesn't slide off at first bite. A few ways to get there. Beer batter, light and airy. Mix flour, spices, and cold beer for bubbles that puff up when fried. Buttermilk dredge, extra crispy. Soak rings in buttermilk, then coat with seasoned flour or breadcrumbs. Double dip method, for extra crunch. Flour first, then egg wash, then crumbs. This locks in layers. Season boldly. A pinch of paprika, garlic powder, or cayenne adds depth without overpowering the onion. Cooking methods. Deep frying versus air frying. Heat transforms batter into that golden crunch. But how you apply it matters. Deep frying, classic crunch. Use a neutral oil, like peanut or canola, heated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Fry in small batches to keep the oil temperature steady. Drain on a rack, not paper towels, to avoid sogginess. Air frying, lighter option. Spray rings lightly with oil to help browning. Cook at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 8–10 minutes, shaking halfway. Works best with panko or crushed cornflake coatings, they crisp up faster. Both methods work, but deep frying wins for texture. If you're after that diner-style crunch, it's worth the extra step. The art of pairing onion rings with dips. A great onion ring deserves an equally great dip. The right pairing balances textures and flavors, creamy with crispy, tangy with sweet, spicy with mild. Whether you stick to classics or experiment with bold combinations, the dip can make or break the experience. Let's break down the best options. Classic dips and their origins. Some dips are timeless for a reason. They've stood the test of time because they just work. Ranch. Born in a California dude ranch in the 1950s, its cool, herby creaminess cuts through the richness of fried onion rings. Ketchup. Simple but effective. The sweetness and acidity of ketchup highlight the savory crunch of the rings. Barbecue sauce. Smoky, tangy, and slightly sweet, it adds depth without overpowering. Aioli. A garlicky upgrade from mayo, this Mediterranean staple adds a rich, velvety contrast. These classics are crowd pleasers because they complement rather than compete. Creative and unusual dip pairings. Want to shake things up? Try these unexpected combos that bring out new dimensions in onion rings. Sriracha honey. Sweet heat clings to every bite, balancing the onion's natural sugars. Blue cheese dressing. The funk of blue cheese pairs surprisingly well with sweet onions, especially if they're beer battered. Mango habanero salsa. Tropical sweetness and fiery spice make a vibrant contrast to crispy rings. Tzatziki. Cool, cucumber-infused yogurt adds a refreshing twist, perfect for thicker, herb-crusted rings. Don't be afraid to mix and match. The best pairings often come from experimenting. Thanks for watching Part 1. Stay tuned for Part 2, where we'll share even more delicious dips and secret tips. See you soon. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.